Hello, and welcome to your meditation practice as part of the Open Heart Project. My name is Susan Piver, and I am very happy to give you meditation instruction. And today we're going to sit together for 10 minutes. I'm going to give you the full instruction, complete instruction in meditation, and we're going to start right now. So please take your seat and begin to get settled. You can sit on a cushion on the floor, and if you do, please sit with your legs crossed loosely in front. But it's also 100% fine to sit in a chair. And if you do, please sit with your feet flat on the floor. And as you get settled, I want to address a question that often comes up. And if you've been practicing with me, perhaps this question has come up for you. And if this is your first time practicing, perhaps this question will come up. And that question is, why do we keep our eyes open in meditation? Because as you know, or we'll discover, in this practice we do keep our eyes open, and the gaze is cast down to a spot about 6 feet in front, and the gaze is soft. And when we do the practice, I'll explain exactly what I mean by that. And often people think, do I really have to do that? And I would suggest that the answer in this case is yes. And I'll explain why. There are meditation practices that are done with eyes closed, and that's great, there's fine. I'm not saying that's better or worse. But they have different qualities. When you practice with your eyes closed, there's a sense of withdrawing, of really going in, and sort of just retreating from this world. And sometimes that is exactly right, that is exactly what we all need to do. But when the meditation is over, you have to come back. And there can be a sense of a little bit of a jarring sense. When we practice with our eyes open, we never have to come back because we never go anywhere. And this practice is about actually being right here. And when you sit with your eyes open, there's much less of a sense of divide between your on-the-cushion life and your off-the-cushion life. Sometimes it can seem when you practice with your eyes closed that you leave your piece on the cushion and you get up and walk away and you're kind of like, wish I could take that with me. But when you sit with your eyes open, it's much easier to, bring that sense of mindfulness, the mind of meditation, into your everyday life, which after all is really the purpose of the practice altogether. We're not practicing to become great meditators, we're practicing to become great people. And this practice, eyes open, is a practice of wakefulness and of presence. So I hope you will find these qualities in your practice and in your life. And without further ado, here we go. So please begin your practice by taking a good seat, which means, first of all, to really plant yourself, really give your weight to whatever it is you're sitting on, cushion or chair. And sit up straight. But you don't have to sit up straight like someone's just said, hey, sit up straight, young man or young lady. Not like that, not like stiff. But sit up straight with a sense of grace, a sense of ease, a sense of self-respect. The hands or palms down, just above the knee or at mid-thigh. And the hands are relaxed. You don't have to do any special things. Just let your hands relax. We spend all day doing things with our hands, and this is a time to take a break from that. The shoulders are relaxed. And imagine that you can feel a weight roll off your back and just dissolve, so your shoulders can just relax. The back body, as mentioned, is straight and strong, and the front body is soft and open. Your belly, your chest, your throat are soft. And you can afford this softness because you have the strength of your back body to back you up, so to speak. The chin is tucked a little bit, so the back of the neck is long and the chin is level with the ground. Now for my favorite part, the mouth is closed. Because this is one time where you do not have to say anything. So please enjoy this opportunity to be quiet. You don't have to contribute. You don't have to comment. You can let go of the inclination to speak just for these few minutes. Breath comes in and out through the nose in a natural way, meaning there's no breathing technique, just breathing. And the eyes, as mentioned, remain open. And the gaze is cast down to a spot about 6 feet in front. But you don't have to grip that spot with your eyes. It's just like a resting place. Our eyes are constantly darting around all day, trying to take in information in all sorts of ways. You don't have to do that right now. You can just let the eyes rest. And rather than lasering on any particular point, let the whole visual field in. Let everything you can see in through your eyes, without trying to focus on anything in particular. This helps the eyes to soften. And the crown of the head reaches up a little bit. Notice that you're breathing. And let your attention ride the breath, meaning come in on the in-breath all the way. See if you can spot the moment the in-breath becomes an out-breath, like that's how closely you're paying attention. And then let your attention dissolve out on the out-breath. There's a tiny gap at the end of the exhale. And then all you have to do is watch and wait as the next inhale simply happens, gathers and arises. You do not, this is like the thing that you have to try less hard to do than anything in your whole life. And begin again to come in on the inhale and flow out on the exhale. Stay with your breath. And if you notice at any point that your attention has become absorbed in thought instead of breath, no problem. Because we are not trying to stop thinking. We're not even trying to calm our minds. Thinking will just keep happening. And it's no problem. However, if you notice that you've become absorbed in any particular thought to the point where you have completely forgotten about your breath, no problem. It's actually awesome because you just noticed where you were. So when you see that, well, I'm thinking, just let go with a sense of ease and gently, very gently, return your attention to your breath and begin again. And it does not matter how often you have to do this. All that matters is that at any point you see where you are, let go, and come back. Thank you so much for your practice.